Hi guys, right, you're a bit wonky because the van goes out like that and I've got you mounted onto the side of it at the moment, so you have to bear with it. I'm in Nina and I'm going to start doing some of this wiring today, which should be quite good. So I wired the solar panel up the other night. In fact, let's just take you down to that and show you. So there's the wiring from the solar panel, and then I've got a little there. And there's a little voltmeter. It's reading at 13.7 at the moment. It's charging from the panel, which is good. So that's topping it up nicely. And I'm just downloading a manual for that because I'm not sure what number 4 means. But it's charging and it's got power, so that's all good. So I'm going to be using that to test my wiring as I go along. So I've got all these wires here, and they all go and do a specific job. Quite a lot of them. And there's 2, 4, 6 going from front to back. And Tiz is here to help as well. Right, Tiz? You can help me. Yeah. He wants to rub his head into the GoPro. Okay, so yeah, so I should be doing some wiring, and I'll keep switching you on and showing you what I'm up to as I'm doing it. See you in a bit. Right, I don't know what the view's like from up there. I've got to stick you up by the ceiling for I got Fleetwood Mac on the iPad playing, and got some tools. And the first job is to wire these 3 black wires together. They're going to power the downlights on each of the blinds. So I need them to go to a switch, and which is one of these wires, and so that when you switch on, they'll all come all together. So these 3 have got to be wired together into one side of the block, and then the corresponding wire, yellow wire, I need to chop into it. They're the wires, join them up and then push them into the other side of the block, if that makes sense. So that it's powered, you know, it's like a junction basically on the way, so that would actually act as a junction. So yeah, so I'll get on with it. So I'll probably speed this bit up. And Tiz is helping.
Woke up this morning feeling fine. There's something special on my mind. Last night I met a new girl in the neighborhood. Whoa, yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something. She's the kind of girl who's not too shy, and I can tell I'm her kind of guy. She danced close to me like I hope she would. She danced with me like I hope she would. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something. We only danced for a minute or 2, and then she stuck close to me the whole night through. Can I be the one in love? For she's everything I've been dreaming of. She's everything I've been dreaming of. I moved her home and she held my hand. I knew it couldn't be just a one-night stand. So I asked to see her next week, and she told me I could. I asked to see her and she told me I could. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something. Something tells me I'm into something. I
it's just a little tip of mine. You can see where my finger, there we go. So you can see where I've cut this off nicely. I've twisted the wires together ready to go into the joints, and I need to do this one now, so I'm going to try and hold the camera and show you how I do it. So you get a nice neat joint, but to stop all these little fibres going everywhere. I mean, I've got a cat who's Tears, who's walking around here at the moment, and I wouldn't like him to get that inside his paws or anything. So what I do, I'm not sure this is going to work. I need to put the camera somewhere really. But, anyway, I take a piece of tape, just normal electrical tape. You can see that somewhere. There we go. Okay, so just take a piece of this, and then I'm going to have to move the camera a minute. Oops. Sorry about that. So, just try and get it into focus again. There we go. So basically, I'm going to put the tape on one side, just press it into the tape, I'm going to stick my finger, just fold the top down over it, and then you can see the wire encased inside. Then you just simply get some cutters, cut it down to a fairly decent length. There we go, and that's caught all the filings. So if I just undo that, there we go. That's caught all the filings, left you with a nice straight edge to push into the block, and everything, all the bits and pieces are caught up inside the tape, and there's nothing on the floor.
You were made for me, everybody tells me so. You were made for me, don't pretend that you don't know. All the trees were made for little things that sing and fly, and the sun was made to burn so bright and light. The sky, pretty eyes were never made to cry, they were made to see. When I held you in my arms, I knew that you were made for me. You were made for me, everybody tells me so. You were made for me, don't pretend that you don't know. All the flowers in the fields were made to please the bees. For the fish, yes, someone made the rivers and the seas. Every hand was made to hold another tenderly. When I kissed you on your lips, I knew that you were made for me. You were made for me, everybody tells me so. You were made for me, don't pretend that you don't know. Da 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 da. You were made for me, everybody tells me so. You were made for me, don't pretend that you don't know. Every hand was made to hold another tenderly. When I kissed you on your lips, I knew that you were made, you were made, you were made for me.
Right, that all went quite well. I've done the junction. 20 odd minutes. I need to take the window frames off now and pull the wires through for the LEDs. That's my LEDs I'm going to be using. They're going to sit up like that inside the frame there and shine downwards. So that's what I'm wiring up at the moment. So So I'll turn this off now and I'll come back to you in a minute. Bye. Right, so I'm back, and as you can see, it's all wired and they work. So I've got to stick them up onto the blinds now, and just turn my music down a minute. So I've got to stick them up onto the blinds and then put my frames back up, and then that'll be that little job done. And then I've got a couple more bits of wiring to do up here, and that'll do it for today. To stick the lights up onto the blinds, I'm going to use some of this double-sided mountain foam tape stuff. Sticks like nails apparently, but we'll see. Bought it in B&M, I think it was. So anyway, I'll give that a go, and I'll probably speed this bit up, but hopefully you should end up seeing it all working and looking good. So I'll get on with it. So I've put the strip up there, I don't know if you can see that. So I've put a strip on there. It certainly stuck to the carpet well. There's a strip there. And I'll just peel that away. And literally just line that up and stick it on. How's that?
Tobacco Road. Grew up in a rusty shack. All I had was hanging on my back. Only you know how I loathe this place called Tobacco Road. But it's home, the only life I've ever known. Only you know how I loathe tobacco roll. Gonna leave, get a job with the help and the grace from above. Save some money, get rich and old. Bring it back to Tobacco Road. Bring dynamite and a crane. Blow it up, start all over again. Build a town, be proud to show. Give the name Tobacco Road. 'Cause it's home, the only life I've ever known. I despise it 'cause you're filthy, but I love it 'cause you're home.
So if you're thinking of getting another double-sided foam from B&M, on the packet it says sticks like nails. No, it doesn't. Back to the drawing board, I think. Yeah. Well, the light blinds, the lights for the blinds didn't work out very well. This is the sticky stuff, and they just peeled off and fell down as they warmed up. So I've come up with a different fix. As you can see, this one's working fine and this one's done. So I'm just going to show you what I did. It means cutting into my blind. At least the lights aren't going to come back down. So I'm going to take a knife, pull the blind down. So I've just marked where the light goes, and then at the very top of the actual pleat, there's the first mark. Just make a small hole in the blind itself, in the middle. This end. Oops. Now that actually doesn't get seen, it stays right at the top. And then, while I was in B&M buying the double-sided foam, I bought some cable ties. Yes, I'm going to cut the tape cable ties. I just put through the hole I just made. Just connect it and just lock it in to start with. There we go, that's a three for this one. So just click it in, and then we'll just feed the light through the loops. Make sure it's in the right place. And tighten the loops up. The good thing about that is if it's too low, I can push it further round, or and push it up a bit, or I can put it down a bit. So I can actually adjust the lights as well with that, so it's good. That's one. So I've got all the others about halfway. And that's not going anywhere. There we go. And there we go. So if I just shut this door. How good does that look? Obviously, because it's sunny outside, the blinds are quite bright anyway. But, yeah, no, that's the job done. Right, rest of the wiring. Right, I've almost finished the wiring, and it's now gotten a little bit darker outside, so you can see my lights look great. If I can out your way. They look pretty brilliant, don't they? It's not dark outside, it's still quite light. Not sure what the time is at the moment. Oh, it's nearly 7:30. So, yeah, so I've got a lot more wiring done as well. Got some junctions now, I've got the fan wired. I've got the drop for the TV and aerial. So, yeah, it's quite a productive day today, really. But yeah, so I just really like my winter lights.